My bonus 5 questions. One, the one app you cannot live without.
One app. Google Calendar.
Google Calendar. The man would be lost.
I feel like an old man now. Like I used to be able to live my life so much more frivolous, and like without Google Calendar, I would probably be lost. For sure.
And that comes with the more recognition, the more your times that the time that we only have 24 hours in a day. I like to always say that not only are you paying for my service, really what you're paying for is my time.
Man, I do so much like with mentoring and like I got so many people hitting me up every day, wanting help with this and that. And it's a lot of my time. I probably shouldn't say this. This might be bad for my brand because it's some of the costs of my consulting, but like I don't think anyone, man, like I'm, like trying to help people out, man. Like, cause I've been there where I just needed somebody to help me and I mean, even if it's, I'm sure even if it's like, hey man, you're on the right road, keep it up. Right. Even if it's that word of encouragement, not necessarily, maybe it is putting them in contact with somebody that might help them out. But, right. Sure. Definitely I was up the whole night when he said yes. I was like, okay, this is happening. And we're going to rock and roll here. I'm gonna get to hit me up, man. It's just that I get so many messages. Some people get upset. I get so many messages, man. Like I miss so much stuff. Like if I literally answered every single message or was able to see, I would not, like, you're coming to me because I was able to reach a certain level of success, but I wouldn't be able to reach that certain level of success without like answering every tweet and message and different things that I get. But I feel you, like, to the people that hit me up, like, I appreciate it so much, man. It means so much to me that you guys reach out to me. It's just hard sometimes, for sure.
Yeah, and I can definitely see it. It's people like to forget that sometimes we have to handle our accounts and our stuff and our emails, but there's got to be that time where I gotta put the headphones on and cut everybody out, and I actually got to do the work. To stay at the level where I'm at, I have to shut everybody down, tell them closing everything out, and put the headphones on and get to work. Which is actually funny because that leads into what is on your playlist on your iPod right now.
Oh, man.
Give me like 5 things you're rocking to right now, man.
Right now, I really like this Tyus cat from out of Portland. He got a few joints called Triple X, Room 723, City of the Rose. Really dope cat from Portland. Really like Bryson Tiller, man. He just dropped a EP out. I guess you can call it an album called Trap Soul. Got to see him perform at the Roxy out in LA a few weeks ago, man. Really, really dope. I like that new drum joint with SZA. I forgot what it's called. She's amazing. Who else? I'm continuing to play Frank Ocean music till he decides to drop an album. Man, it's I'm blanking out here. I really like the Jeremiah joint. It's a lot of good music. Miguel. It's a lot of great music out here, man. Definitely a music head. Shout out to Soul Action too, man. They definitely keep me on balance with the new music, for sure.
So if everything ended today and you got fired and the stock market crashed and you were back to zero,
right?
What's the first step?
Go to sleep, man. I'm gonna get sleep. I'm a sleep, man. I remember.
I'm done.
I feel like going to sleep just makes you feel better about everything in life. So, it's
wake up with a fresh outlook.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get that solid 8 hours, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. That would be my first step. But after getting sleep, I think when you start at the bottom, when you start with nothing, that gives you the opportunity to take a step back and really think about what you're passionate about, what you love. That's something that I definitely struggle with even today. Like, I really, really like marketing. I'm really good at it, but do I love it? And those are the type of conversations that I have with myself constantly. So, I definitely sleep, and then definitely thinking about what I'm passionate about, what I want to do. I feel like you have a lot. I know this sounds crazy, but I feel like you have a lot less pressure on yourself when you don't have anything,
Well, yeah.
I know that sounds crazy. I know.
No. I get you, man.
But like now when you have a certain amount of responsibilities, you run in different companies and things like that, sometimes you can feel kind of trapped and things like that. And so, yeah, I would definitely use the opportunity to really, start to think about what I'm really passionate about, what makes me happy. So
yeah, I mean, I totally understand you. Today, my wife went for a interview for an upper position, and I was like, look, I'm like, it's not like you already got the raise and they're gonna take away the money from you. It's you haven't got it yet. It's yours to lose. Like, and that's my mindset on the tweet. I'll get back to that in a second.
I hope she gets it, man.
Yeah, I do too. We'll find out on that tomorrow. What one thing people might not know about you besides the love for Whole Foods and NBA and all that good stuff?
Oh, I do not eat Whole Foods, man. Like I'm sorry, man. I might be ruining like some people's opinion of me. I've never shopped at Whole Foods. I actually kind of dislike the they just opened up a Whole Foods.
Yeah, that's what I saw you talking about.
Downtown LA. But that's like a whole nother story about gentrification and things like that. But anyways,
love basketball. I got that from you.
Love basketball. Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
UNC Tar Heels.
You a sneakerhead? You collect shoes? I mean,
I used to, man. I gave like all my sneakers to like my old fraternity brothers and just random people, man. Like I still have a few sneakers. Man, weird stuff. Like my favorite food is like Pop-Tarts. I love applesauce on my hot dogs. It's just like a lot of just weird things about myself that most people don't know. I'm trying not to embarrass myself too.
No, I think the hot dogs and applesauce covered that.
Some Beyonce lyrics faithfully. Like, there's a lot of just weird stuff about me, man. But I just try to stay.
He's got a hidden Justin Bieber folder on his iPod.
It's not that new Justin Bieber album is lit, man. Like that
if you can see my screen down here, it's on my Spotify right now. I just paused it.
And that album's good, man. So yeah, I never thought I would admit that, but that new Justin Bieber is dope. So
yeah, definitely. And like I said, the last one we talked about it a bit earlier. Why did you say yes to the podcast?
Because, man, I don't care if it's too big or too small. Like if I can help people or do things, man, I try to do what I can. Like my time is so limited, but when I can, like you've been supporting me for a long time, being very supportive of the things that I'm pushing, different companies that I've been working at. And, I notice those things, maybe I might not always tweet back or I might not always have the time to talk and things like that, but I do notice that. And so like the people that really support me and that are in my corner, man, I wish I could give them as much as I could. But if I could do something like that, say yes to a podcast or, take 15 minutes out of my day to talk or give advice, then I will if I can. So I'm never too big for anything, like, man, I'm still on the grind too, y'all. Like I'm still trying to make it, man. I haven't. People say you made it. I haven't made it, man.
If you have, you're not. That's not your mindset. I can really tell from you. You'd be like, I made it here. Like I'm trying to get up here.
Yeah, I'm like right here, man.
I'm trying to buy the Bulls.
Russell Simmons the other day, I was like, bro, like, yo, teach me. That rush card thing is kind of messy, but like, teach me. There's so many people that are on way higher level than I am, and I'm still trying to make it. So people be like, yo, how do I get to where you at? And I'm like, man, I'm still trying to figure out that. I'm still trying to figure out how to get
stop hitting me up and get to work.
Yeah, man, I'm still on the grind, man. It's every day on the grind. I'm learning so much about myself. I'm making tons of mistakes, man, but I keep God first, keep family strong, keep pushing, man, and hopefully everything will work out.
Definitely, and like I said, I took a risk. I was like, I think I tweeted you like at 3 a.m. I have a couple of international clients from Australia, so I'm up at that time because of the time change. So I'm doing my thing, and I was just like, I'm just gonna tweet them. Like you said, I've been sharing your stuff. I've been into what you've been doing for a while now. Not really with the the think in the back of my head, like this one day I'm gonna call them up for a favor. It's I just like I said, you inspire me with what I do, and if I can share what you're doing, what's going on with you, and just share the content. I'm sure, like I said, it obviously eventually paid off. That wasn't my end goal. It was just to let people see what you're up to. Share your content. A lot of the articles and stuff you put out, somehow usually hits me really hard. I'm like, oh, okay, this is really helpful, and I share the message. I think the situation with Gary Payton, I was trying to to get you taken care of.
What's up, man? He's not in my top 10, man. I'm about to move Steph Curry in the top 10. He's about to get out of there.
If I'm taking a trip out to I'm outside of Chicago. When you said the Bulls, I was like, okay, yeah, we can do that. If I ever take a trip out, it's to see Curry. He's lighting it up right now. That guy's just an awesome shooter. I'm not trying to go into sports talk right now, but definitely thank you for doing this. I know you got to get out of here. You've got other stuff to do. Everyone, if you want to find him on Twitter at Everette. I know someone is asking how to get a hold of you. I'm go ahead and wrap this.
I'm going to the Smash Lab startups, man. Shout out to Throne XYZ, all African American brothers, founders, man. They're killing it right now, man. Man, go check them out. Thank you. Which
is funny because I didn't want to misinterpret myself last night when I was like, "Can a brother get a retweet?" I'm like,
yo,
my wife's like, "Why'd you say that?"
I'm still that cat from Southside Richmond, man. Like, I'm never gonna get too bourgeoisie, man. I'm still that same guy from the block, man. It's all good, man. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. You have a good one. Thank you for everything, Everette.
All right, man. Thank you, everybody, for joining. All right, man.